One of every 4 deaths in the United States is from cancer, and cancer is the second leading cause of death in the United States. People every day are affected by this disease, whether it be a family member, friend, or even them personally who is diagnosed with cancer. One type of cancer that is rapidly increasing in the United States, tripling in the past 3 decades, is thyroid cancer. Unfortunately, I have experienced the effects of this disease in my family. In 2009, my world changed entirely. My father was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. This discovery led to many doctor visits, tests, and 2 surgeries. Understanding the disease of thyroid cancer can prepare anyone for the possibility of this disease affecting a family member, friend, or acquaintance. I will explain the symptoms, causes, and treatments involved with thyroid cancer. Firstly, thyroid cancer has several symptoms. According to Thyroid Cancer Symptoms by James Norman, some people may notice a lump in the front of their neck. James Norman also wrote, swollen lymph nodes in the neck are another symptom of thyroid cancer. So this right here, this is the thyroid, and this is the affected area affected by cancer. You can see from stage 1 to stage 2 how it keeps multiplying and gets larger. So, like I said, one of the symptoms is noticing a lump in the neck. And if it gets big enough, you will definitely see it, and that is something to look for. And then swollen lymph nodes are another thing you might notice in the neck. So this is the normal size, and then when it's swollen, it's about twice the size that it should be. Other signs and symptoms include neck and throat pain, including a hoarse voice and difficulty swallowing or breathing. So if you have a hoarse voice, that is a possible cause of thyroid cancer, and it's a symptom of papillary thyroid cancer. Also, you may have noticed with neck and throat pain, if you are having a difficulty swallowing or breathing, that is another symptom. Because of the mass, it can become very large, and then that can cause difficulty swallowing, breathing, can even move the trachea. Next, thyroid cancer has several causes. One prominent cause is that thyroid cancer can be hereditary. This is just showing how DNA is passed down from generation to generation, and that is what researchers and scientists believe is one of the main reasons thyroid cancer occurs. If you have thyroid cancer in your family, or if you have one of the diseases of thyroid cancer, then you're more at risk for this disease. Also, according to Diseases and Conditions, Thyroid Cancer by the Mayo Clinic, the article says, thyroid cancer occurs when cells in your thyroid undergo genetic changes or mutations. So this pie chart shows the different forms of thyroid cancer, and then each section shows the various mutations that occur. Lastly, thyroid cancer has several treatments. The first type of treatment is to remove the thyroid and any lymph nodes that are affected. So this picture shows a basic procedure of removing part of the thyroid. Here's the before picture of the entire thyroid, and then the after picture. And they only removed half the thyroid because that was the only section affected. But if the entire thyroid were affected, you would remove the entire thyroid. In Treatment of Thyroid Cancer by Type and Stage, written by the American Cancer Society, it says radioactive iodine treatment is sometimes used, as well as chemotherapy. So radioactive iodine is a pill. You ingest the pill, and then it will attack the areas in the thyroid that are cancerous. Usually, because there is so much radiation with this type of procedure, you will have to stay away from people for several days, even a week. And lastly, chemotherapy, which is one of the most well-known treatments of cancer, is one of the last options if your cancer is widespread. As you can see, knowing the symptoms, causes, and treatments involved with thyroid cancer is very important because anyone can be affected by this deadly disease. Thyroid cancer has personally impacted my life tremendously. My father endured many hardships, and this disease impacted not only my father, but my family and friends as well. If you or someone you know has one of the symptoms mentioned, make a doctor's appointment as soon as possible. Cancer is a deadly disease and must not be taken lightly. Thank you for listening to my speech, and I'm looking forward to hearing yours as well.